Hello and welcome to In the Kitchen with Matt. I am your host, Matt Taylor. Today I have another review video for you. I'm going to be reviewing the One Bite Pizza. Everybody knows the rules. This is from the guy Dave Portnoy. He owns a Barstool Sports, and he does a lot of review videos for pizza, like tons and tons of pizza reviews. He has a YouTube channel. He has a couple of them. One of them is One Bite Pizza. And he just goes around and he tries pizza from all these different pizza places and he rates them from 1 to 10. And there's like points in between. So it's not like a whole like 8. It's usually like an 8.1, 8.3, 7.5, 4.6. And then he has funny commentary about the place, about people around him. And it's kind of fun, entertaining. If you like pizza, give it a watch. But he put out his own frozen pizza brand, the One Bite brand. And at first they came out only in Walmart, I believe. And I found this at my local market. It's a Kroger owned market called Fry's. And I saw it here and I'm like, I got to give this a try. And so there we go. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to bake this up and give it a try and let you know what I think, if I like it or not. I love pizza. I don't really like frozen pizza as much. I like freshly made, homemade pizza. I have really yummy homemade pizza dough here on my channel. Click that I up in the corner and you can find that. I also have a really yummy homemade pizza sauce. Again, click that I. Also, down in the description, you'll find links on my website to those recipes, to the homemade pizza dough and pizza sauce. And I like going out to restaurants and trying different pizza restaurants and things like that. So when I was in college, I ate a lot of actually frozen pizza. So I am excited to try this and see how good it is. His review that he did personally, his own personal review, it was super biased because he's the owner of it, is he gave it like a 9.8 or whatever. And he did specify this is on a frozen pizza scale. He wasn't trying to compare it to like an actual restaurant with fresh pizza. Anyway, so that's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna give this a try and let you know what I think. I'm gonna open this up. And now we look at it, and it looks like frozen pizza. You always have to move the toppings around and put them back in place. And there is the oven. And to bake this, you bake it at 425 Fahrenheit for the appropriate amount of time, 15 to 20 minutes. I'm gonna put it on here. Technically, you can put it right on the rack. Move these around. And I do like that they did not skimp on the pepperoni. This is a good amount of pepperoni. So that's cool. When he does his reviews, he only does cheese pizza. It's just the easiest to, I think, compare that across different pizza places. Looks like there's a good amount of cheese on there too. It looks like the crust was par baked, and it does say on the package it was a stone-baked pizza crust. So it's mostly baked already. So what we're doing is just heating it up and melting the cheese. Again, 425 Fahrenheit, and it's gonna be, let's see, 15 to 19 minutes until golden brown. I will say his pizza taste, Dave Portnoy, his pizza taste is a little bit different than mine. He likes a really, more like on the crunchy side, it seems like, and a thinner crust. And he likes the dough to be like almost burnt sometimes, the crust. I like it more I like a thicker crust, more of a soft, chewy crust. It's just personal preference. There's no right or wrong answer here, especially when it comes to pizza, because there's so many different styles. All right, into the oven it goes, and I'll show you what it looks like when it's done, and do the taste test. All right, and when it comes out of the oven, it looks like this. I let it cool for a little bit. It smells like a traditional frozen pizza would smell like. I'm going to transfer this over to my cutting board. I don't want to cut on my pan here. All right, there we go. We'll cut into this. Very crunchy. Exactly what I would expect from his type of pizza, because he loves a crunchy crust. Okay, and you look on the bottom, nice brownish going. And then he always talks about the flop. There's not too much flop there. Now for the taste test. So for him, he says 1 bite, everybody knows the rules. He takes 1 bite, and most of the time he takes a bunch of other bites. But he'll take a bite of the front and then usually a bite of the crust, and that's what he judges his rating on. It's pretty good. The sauce is decent. There's a little bit too much sauce on there for my taste, but it's pretty good pizza sauce. Like, it's a little bit salty as well, the pizza sauce, but as far as frozen pizza goes, it is pretty good. Now this cost, I think it was $6.99 or $5.99 at my supermarket. Would I rather get like a Little Caesars or something like that? That's the same price. That's fresh. Yes. But if I wanted to stock up on some frozen ones, this is actually pretty good. It tastes good. Probably one of the better frozen pizzas that I've ever had. And I used to eat a lot of frozen pizza when I was in college. If I was to give him his rating for frozen pizzas, I would say this is pretty high, like 8.6, 8.8, somewhere around there. Maybe even a 9. It's a very good frozen pizza. If you are into frozen pizza, or if you're into pizza in general, and you have a chance to try this out, give it a try. Again, 1 bite pizza, everybody know the rules. And I was not paid to make this review. They don't know I'm making this review, so it's completely authentic review. And yeah, so there you go. That is from a pizza fanatic like myself, reviewing this frozen pizza, 1 bite pizza. I'm Matt Taylor. This has been another episode of In the Kitchen with Matt. Thank you for joining me. As always, if you have any questions, comments, or requests, put them down below, and I will get back to you as soon as I can. Thumbs up, down the corner, push it. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and check out my other videos. Take care. Time for me to dive into this some more. Oh yeah. Another thing I want to say just real quick is the crust is really good. A lot of times when you get frozen pizza, the crust tastes literally like cardboard. This is a really good crust.